It's about the I got to say, it's the stupidest thing in sports.
Gets the ball, gets back, pulls up for the win. Got it! Detroit basketball. Oh, Holloman looks the clock. Half court for the win. Oh! The Lions go for it. The Vikings bring it. The pass is a touchdown to give.
Javi Baez homered earlier. First one in the air, deep left field again. Yes, Tigers win. Javi is unstoppable.
This is BS Sports.
And away we go. All right. Game 5. We're all tied up. I would have liked for this to be the clincher. I would have. That would have been nice. But then again, it does kind of feel like this is our game to this is our game to win, one way or the other. Whether we would have won one of the games in Cleveland or not, it just we've been winning at home this whole series. Obviously, Cleveland has been losing on the road all the postseason. So, okay, let's just handle our business at home. We can let them win on the road. That's just fine as long as we win the games at home. We'll win the series. So, and the analytics seem to agree with me in that they think they're going to win this game. They got a 70.2% shot of winning according to ESPN analytics. And they're 5-point favorites. Minus 4.5 in favor of the Pistons. I mean, like, literally I think the only game the Pistons have not been favored in was last night's game. Maybe on Saturday, they were not favored in that game. I wouldn't lie for that, and I didn't see what the odds were. But I think Detroit was actually favored, but by a very small amount. In this case, we're right back where we were. And again, this feels like a game. This feels like a perfect bounce back game. They just had a terrible game. Duran is getting chastised, rightfully so. And so let's just go out there and let's make things right. Let's get a win. Let's have Jalen Duran actually look like a competent NBA center, please. Just at this point, I'm out of things to offer. I know that there's a good center in there somewhere because he showed it all this regular season, and he showed it even for a couple of playoff games. He had a couple double doubles there in a row, but yeah. So anyway, you know what I'm not digging though? I'm not digging the 8:00 starts. I'm not digging it. I'm not, because I don't want to be up at 10:30, especially I got to get up real early tomorrow for work. I'm being very selfish saying this, but come on, help a brother out. Anyway, meanwhile, Tigers are up 2-1 over the Mets, but the tying run is at second with one out. So hopefully Framber Valdez can get out of the jam and not hit anybody. That would be the most ideal. This is totally unrelated, obviously, because we're talking. This is a Pistons live reaction. Tigers have yet to win a road series since opening weekend, I should say. Their only road series win on the year is against the San Diego Padres, which is kind of funny. Because the Padres are not a bad team, but we managed to beat them on the road in the first series of the year. And I thought, oh, here we go. Tigers are going to be right back where they started. They made it to the divisional series. Here we go. And yeah, we've had a losing record for most of the year. Look at these little kids. What does that child's jersey say? It said Westworld or something? And they're showing the 2016 Cavs. They're going to show there's the 04 Pistons. 3-time NBA champs. Meanwhile, Juan Soto. What, he foul a ball off his foot? Stephen A. Oh, Stephen A. I thought we avoided having him on NBA coverage, but here he is. Here he is doing NBA DraftKings ads. I just okay. Did they not learn anything from Porter? from Jonte Porter? Like, did that not? It didn't resonate at all. That hey, maybe we're advertising this a little too much. Maybe you know, maybe we shouldn't. Just maybe just cut. No, of course not, because they make too much money off of it. At least off the advertising alone. That's what's funny. They don't even make money off the bets. They make money off the advertising for the bets. They just advertise the bets like crazy because they know that it'll like DraftKings spends millions and millions of dollars in advertising because they know they're going to earn it back because the house never loses. So if you're a gambler, if you're into the gambling stuff, I mean, you can do it responsibly, but you're probably not. You're probably not doing it responsibly. Because you think you're smarter than you actually are. The sports books are way smarter than you. They know things that you don't. There's a reason they're setting the number at a certain, there's a reason they're setting the number that way. Because they know that it's going to be enough to get people to bet at one, to not like all bet on one side. Because it's not obvious in reality. Anyway, this is my anti-gambling tirade aside. I do feel good about this game, though. But you got to come out smart. You got to come out fast. You got to come out quick. You got to get on top early because first two games in Cleveland, they did not look good. And you're going to have to bounce back out of that. You're going to have to get out of those bad habits. So you just got to, give the people of Detroit a win, Let it be that we got to win one out. Like, obviously, right now, you got to win 2 out of 3 to advance. But the same is true with Cleveland, though they've got 2 home games or 2 road games. Get to win here, you got to win 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2. That's not, and one of those is a home game. You should be able to do that. You're the number 1 seed. Like, here's the thing, right? Like, getting to the Eastern Conference Finals is, frankly, the floor for a team that is the number 1 seed. I mean, we've seen that the Oklahoma City Thunder, they cruised to the Eastern Conference Finals. They swept the Lakers. They had no problem dealing with them. Oh, geez. Okay. Thank you, Matt Vierling, for catching that fly out. That was close. Framber Valdez almost blew this game up. Thank goodness. Got out of another jam. It's a nice view of the city. Little Caesars Arena, home of the Pistons and, of course, the Red Wings, although you wouldn't know it because the only time people want to go there. What is this? Oh, this is the eulogy for Brandon Clark. This is an awful story. 1996, not that much older than me, man. Rest in peace. And Jason Collins as well, rest in peace. I mean, way too young for both of them. Collins lived a little bit longer, but, well, not a little bit, significantly longer, but still, just awful. I want to say Collins had some disease, or maybe Clark did. Let me look it up. Jason Collins, I'm ignoring the let's see, illness and death. Yeah, he had glioblastoma. I don't know what that means. Is it cancer? I have no idea. Previously known as a type of cancer. That's a brain cancer, basically. Just awful. And then I don't know, Clark. Is it Brandon Clark? Yeah. How did he? I don't know if they have the cause of death. Investigated as a possible overdose with drug paraphernalia found in his house. Just awful. Just awful. 29 years old, only a few years older than me. Welcome to the chat, Detroit fan. We're just uplifting stuff, talking about the recent deaths in the NBA world. It's totally tragic. Totally tragic. Cancer and drugs, man. The drugs one is in my opinion, I mean, obviously the cancer is incredibly tragic, but it's, it's a disease, right? So there's, it's a tragedy with the drugs. It's like, man, like, and we don't know if it was addiction or if it was suicide, but either way, they're terrible. They're all just terrible. Anyway, uplifting stuff. Hopefully the Pistons. This has been a downer, I must say. Real downer of a show. Shall I bother to give the Tigers attention? Hey man, they're winning right now. 2-1. I don't know if it'll remain that way, but they're winning. Framber Valdez is back. Yeah, that's right. He's pitching decently through 4 innings. Well, 3 innings. 1 run in 3 innings. Not amazing. Not bad. I mean, I'm not telling you what to do. You don't have to watch the games. I have it on the side here just because it's good to have a little backup for when the Pistons game is, at the half or on commercial. Right now, I got Tigers game. We got 1 out, top of the 4th, Torkelson up, 0-2 count. He's had a very bad year. After he hit those home runs, he had the 5 home runs in a row, he just went right back to what he was before, basically, which is a very bad first baseman. And let's just be honest, he's not getting paid. well, if he is getting paid, it's by some bad team. It's by some team taking a shot. It's by a team like Colorado or maybe even Chicago, honestly, the White Sox. But the White Sox, they're doing better than us right now. Sell everyone? No, I'm not at that mode yet, Detroit fan. I'm not at that mode right now. It's a lot of injuries. I think it wouldn't be worth it to do fire sale unless you really fall out of it. And they're not totally out of it. I mean, I talked about it yesterday. They had, I don't know what their odds are right now, but Fangraphs had them as the highest playoff odds of all the AL Central teams, which is another way of saying they have the highest odds of winning the Central. Because one of these teams got to make the playoffs. Anyway. Oh, look at this. The Pistons, they got blue T-shirts. And the Pistons appear to be, I think they're wearing their blue jerseys today, so they finally changed it up. Yeah, because the Cleveland's wearing their white jerseys, their white alternates with that awful, ugly logo that they have. It is taking forever to start, but this is just how it is. They had the tribute. But yeah, the Pistons are wearing their blues, which is my favorite jersey that the Pistons have available. Well, Kevin Huerter is back. I don't think he's starting. We'll see, though. But yeah, obviously that was the big news before the game started. Duncan Robinson out, which might explain his very severe lack of production in Game 4. But that's obviously a significant factor. That was he played some big time minutes in that win. And Karis LeVert. Oh, he got hurt too? I didn't know that. He injured himself playing too well. That's probably why he didn't last. But I'm assuming, look, they traded for Kevin Huerter for a reason, I guess. This might be his time to shine. He's finally ready to go. And he is a bigger body and he plays better defense than Duncan Robinson. And he does have that ability to hit threes, albeit he hadn't been able to do it in the last few seasons. I don't know. I mean, I don't like losing one of your starters in a Game 5 where you haven't won since going up 2-0. It looks like Dennis Jenkins is going to take his place. So the first change in the starting lineup due to injury. Well, the first change in the starting lineup is due to injury. I guess I should say. So, Cavs wearing their white jerseys. Pistons finally change it up. They have not played in any other jersey other than their whites. We will see what the Blues have in store for the Pistons. As Duran wins the jump ball to Asar Thompson, we're underway. Thompson over to Cade at the logo. Cunningham stops with Mitchell on him. Throws it out to Jenkins for a 3-ball. Got it. That's a good way to start. 3-pointer from Danis Jenkins. And Cunningham putting a little pressure on Wade. Now Harden able to get past the midcourt mark just in time. Jared Allen back over to Harden. Harden driving into the paint. Harden puts up a shot. It will not go. It'll be out of bounds on Cleveland. Harden just kind of threw that ball straight up in the air, and it dropped out of bounds. It's some nice defense as James Harden complained to the referees wanting a foul. And I guess Harden thought he had a piece of it, but there's nothing they can do. Cade's got it. Cade driving, throws it. Oh my, almost stolen, but Tobias comes away with it. Tobias, step back Jay, no good. Rebound goes to Dean Wade. Looked like a good shot, but Harris couldn't finish it. Here's Wade. Mobley on it. Mobley driving to the paint with Thompson on him, throws it out, lost it, and Tobias has the board. Tobias over to Jenkins. He wants another three. He's got another three. Danis Jenkins with all 6 points. It's 6-0 Pistons. Danis Jenkins hitting from deep early in this game. Dean Wade throws it away. Nope, they're going to call out of bounds on the Pistons. Thought maybe he just had a bad pass. Oh, they're going to call a 2 for Danis Jenkins on that last three. Yep. Right foot is just on that line there, so it's going to be a long 2. 5-0 Detroit. Mobley with a floater. It won't go. Nice rebound there by Jalen Duren. Needs a bounce-back game himself. Thompson's got it. Thompson throws it away. Jared Allen steals it. He wanted to get it to Cade. Instead, it's his first turnover of the night. Here's a 3 from Mitchell. It won't go. Cleveland yet to make a basket. Cunningham driving on Harden. He falls to the ground, and the ball is stolen away. Mitchell's got it. Mitchell loses the ball himself, and now Tobias has it. Tobias taking it all the way. He has the ball swiped, and it'll be Pistons ball. I think Tobias probably should have passed that up, or maybe lobbed it up for Asar. But as it stands, it's Pistons inbound. Tobias got it. Harris over to Cunningham. Cunningham with Harden on him. Cunningham dribbling, forcing his way forward, throws it back to nobody. It's going to be Cleveland ball. Some sloppy play from both teams as the Pistons have turned it over a couple of times now, or 3 times to be exact, but the Cavaliers not too far behind with 2 of their own. Allen back over to Mobley. Mobley trying to get it over to James Harden. He won't be able to do it. Now he will. Back into Mobley. Mobley back into Allen, who will slam it down for 2. Lead cut to 3. Pistons had it by as much as 5. It's 5-2. Pass to Cunningham. Cunningham at the logo. Wade's on him. Cunningham going to try to take it himself. Now he throws it back to Tobias. He's going to try a long jumper. It won't go. And the rebound will go. No, they're going to call it travel. I believe that was Donovan Mitchell. That is the 3rd turnover of the night. And a rebound that was caned by Cleveland instead will just go right back to Detroit. Jenkins driving, throws it out to Thompson. Thompson back over to Jenkins. Jenkins right back over to Thompson. Jenkins driving, stops, floater, got the bounce. Danis Jenkins is the entirety of the Pistons offense right now. 7 points for the bench player who's come in for the injured Duncan Robinson, and he's done his job. Harden driving to the basket, puts up a floater, and it's good. It's a perfect shot. I mean, it's what he has made his career on, if not 3-point shooting, is being able to do that. Now, if the Pistons could just get somebody else to score the basketball, but maybe Danis Jenkins feels something. Jenkins with another floater. It won't go. And the rebound fought for, but won by Donovan Mitchell. Thompson was there to try to get it, but he could not meet him there. Harden, bounce pass, and it's stolen by Thompson. Here comes the slam. There it is. Asar Thompson with a steal. And finally, somebody else on Detroit gets some points. It's 9-4. And that is the 4th turnover for the night for the Cavaliers. Mobley with Harris on him. Back over to Mitchell. Mitchell putting up a floater himself. It won't go. Put back also won't go. Fighting for the rebound, and Tobias has it. Tobias driving. Tobias out to Jenkins. Here's a 3. No good, but Tobias has the board. Cunningham has it. Throws it back to Tobias. He's going to try a 3 himself. No good. Rebound goes to Harden. Missed opportunity there for Detroit, and a bad miss there as Evan Mobley slams that one down. Boy, I don't know what happened there defensively, but he got way too free. Jenkins driving underneath. Now he stops. Jenkins tossing out to Thompson. Thompson over to Cunningham. Cunningham inside to Thompson. Thompson into Duren. Duren underneath the basket. Tries to get it underneath. He doesn't get it. Oh my goodness. The struggles continue offensively as Mitchell is fouled. Free throws coming for Cleveland. It is 9-6 Detroit. But another miss underneath the basket for Donovan Mitchell. I mean, I'm not loving how we're coming out. Not doing well shooting. I mean, most of your points are Danis Jenkins and then Asar Thompson on a steal dunk. You know, got to do a little bit better than that offensively. Meanwhile, Tigers bottom of the 4th, 2 outs. I feel like I'm surprised that we're still in the 4th inning. I thought we were in the 4th inning before the game started. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not loving it, but you know, I guess Jenkins is the hot hand right now. He's able to score. But what do we got? Just a 1-3? Bunch of missed threes from Tobias. One, I believe, a couple misses from Jenkins as well from deep. Got to be able to hit those shots, especially on Cleveland, man. They can shoot from deep. Is that Amazon Prime? Is that the next? Yeah. Yeah. Pistons Cavs on Prime Friday for Game 6. So I'd really like to get the win here because the Pistons played well on Amazon Prime historically. Be nice to wrap up the series by then. Start focusing on the New York Knicks. Wait, Kate Cunningham, he's in a State Farm commercial? Oh, you know he's made it. Kate Cunningham's in the Kate Cunningham is in the State Farm commercials, dude. You already know. This is how you know you've made it in the league. You're in the State Farm commercial. Chris Paul before him. There was other guys who were in State Farm commercials, right? I guess Caitlin Clark's in the State Farm commercials. Oh, Cooper Flagg's in the State Farm commercials. That's how you know you made it. That's how you know. It is weird seeing, I guess I would say Pistons players, but really it's Piston player. We don't see Jalen Duren or Tobias Harris in any commercials. There's a lot of commercials. Oh, come on. Is that a playable ball? Get to it, Torque. There you go. All right. Head to the 5th inning. Tigers still up 2-1, guys. Maybe they'll finally They will finally have a chance to win a series if they win this game. I mean, that's crazy. Danis Jenkins this series. I mean, games 3 and 4, he had just 2 points. There you go. That's part of the reason you're losing those games. In games 1 and 2, he had double digits. So he's already heating up. He's got more points than he had in the last 2 combined in the first quarter. So Donovan Mitchell will shoot free throws to cut into the lead. He makes the first one. It is a 2-point game. Shot number 2 incoming. And he nails it. Nothing but net. 9-8 Pistons. Jenkins on the inbound. Danis gets free of the defender. Throws it out to Karis LeVert, who I guess is playing. Thought he was hurt. And Tobias nearly turns it over. Picks it back up. He's got to pass it. No, he's going to dribble now. Mitchell on him. Tobias with a fadeaway jumper. Doesn't get it. But it's going to be out of bounds on Cleveland. So some extra time here. It's nice by Tobias Harris to hold on to that ball. And it's even better to see Jalen Duren in there stopping the defensive rebound, giving the Pistons some extra life. And Kevin Huerter checking in. And the crowd getting a little excited for him. He was the lone trade deadline acquisition for Detroit in a 3-team trade with the Wolves and Bulls. Bounce pass into Harris. Harris stops on a dime. Now he backs up, 10 to shoot. Harris with Jared Allen on him. Harris puts up a J, no good. And the rebound will go to Cleveland. Here come the Cavaliers trying to get their first lead of the night. They need a basket. Harden at the logo with Huerter on him. Harden gets past Huerter. No, he stops. He's got to back up. 10 to shoot. Harden going to try a step back J. No good. Kevin Huerter putting on a little bit of a defensive clinic there. Wouldn't let him through. Jenkins throws it out to LeVert. He thought about the 3. Instead, he's just going to drive to the basket and put up an ugly-looking shot, but he is fouled. Karis LeVert, who had the great game last night in losing effort, now he will head to the free throw line. Karis LeVert, 24 points on 10 of 16 shooting with 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Doesn't seem like much, but he hadn't done that pretty much all year. But he nails the free throw to extend the lead to 2. .535 to go in the opening quarter. And LeVert nails both the free throws. It's a 3-point lead for the Pistons, 11-8. Donovan Mitchell currently on the bench. Pistons shooting 4 for 14 from the field. They are not shooting well. Here's a 3, and the game is tied. Max Strus ties it. And again, Pistons' failure to shoot effectively has led to where we are tied now, despite the discrepancy in field goals. And Tobias Harris lays it in, just got the roll. 13-11, lead right back in Detroit. Geez, that looked like a push-off to me from Harden. He passes it up to Jared Allen, who hits it, and the foul. A circus shot from Jared Allen ties the game, and he's got a free throw coming to take the lead for Cleveland. I mean, I don't know how that's not an offensive foul. He clearly pushes off of Karis LeVert and then is able to bounce that pass into Jared Allen, who gets the foul. Tobias Harris hitting the bench, and Jared Allen gives Cleveland the lead. It is 14-13, first lead of the night for the Cavaliers. Thompson, all alone, hands it off to Kevin Huerter. Back over to Thompson. Thompson with Harden on him. He's underneath. He has to get rid of it. It finally does, but it's stolen. Here comes Cleveland. Schroeder with it. Schroeder back over to Allen. He's got the ball stolen by Asar Thompson. Thompson just crossing midcourt. Thompson over to Herter. Back over to Cunningham. He's going to try a three. Got it. First shot of the night for Cunningham gives the Pistons a 2-point lead. 16-14 Detroit. Schroeder throws it over. Now Harden's got it. Harden. Now with Herter on him. Saw what happened last time in this matchup. Now Harden will breeze past him, put up a floater, and get the roll. Tie game at 16. Duren over to Cunningham. I think Cunningham thought about taking a shot there. Instead, he's just going to force his way through, put up a fadeaway jumper. It won't go, but Asar Thompson has the rebound. No shot clock reset. Cunningham going to try a three, and that goes down. You'll take that. 19-16. Cade Cunningham on back-to-back threes. Schroeder nearly turns the ball over. Strus has it. Back over to Schroeder. Schroeder. Oh, my goodness. And there's a three from number 5, whose name escapes me. I don't know who that is, but the Pistons and the Cavs both shooting 50% from deep. It's 19 all. Who is number 5 on Cleveland? Thompson driving, has a shot denied by Jared Allen. Cleveland on the board. Schroeder driving, Schroeder hitting. And they're going to call a foul. That's a 2nd and 1 for Cleveland. Also, I realize this is like, why? Why is it like, there we go. That's more like it. Ugh. Man, this got to get better offensively. I mean, we haven't been able to get on any runs. That beginning of that game, I mean, we started, what, 4 for 14? They were 4 for 9. I mean, that's obviously they're shooting more effectively if that's the case. All right. Got to come out of this timeout hot. I know that Schroeder's going to get a free throw. But you got to come out of this timeout. Or I think he's maybe not. Maybe they called timeout after he made the basket. I don't know if there was a foul. Well, either way, you got to come out of this timeout ready to go. I mean, this is like. It's just gonna be another one of those nights, man. It's gonna be crummy. Gotta just gotta out tough them, I guess. I mean, can't be giving up these fouls with these and ones. That's for sure. But free throw discrepancy right now, I think they're at. Let's see. They had the 2 from Donovan. And now they're going to have potentially the 2 more. So that's 4 to the 2 of Detroit, the 2 from Karis LeVert. I don't know if that's more or less. I could be wrong about that, but obviously more for Cleveland. Sam Merrill. Okay. Shout out to the broadcast. Now I know the number. Couldn't remember the guy's name. Now I know him. That should be everybody that Cleveland plays. I should have everybody's name known at this point. If I don't know it in the moment, that's, With Sam Merrill, the Cavs are 43-19 on the year. Without him, they're 15-16. So yeah, it will be a free throw for the former Piston Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder. I go back and forth. He makes the shot, and it's as big of a lead on the night as it has been all night. And finally able to get the inbound into Isaiah Stewart. Cavs started 3 for 9 and have gone 5 for 5 since. And is that an offensive foul? Yes, it is. I think. Or maybe not. Wait, Marcus Sasser is out there right now. Why is I guess because of the injury to Duncan Robinson, Marcus Sasser has found his way onto the floor. LeVert with the rebound. Karras with Schroeder on him. Karras back over to Stewart. Cunningham now has it. Cunningham into the paint. Cunningham fadeaway J. Got it. Leads down to 1, 22-21. Mitchell with the ball. He's back in the game. Mitchell clears his way into the paint. Mitchell has to get rid of it over to Strus. Bounce pass to Schroeder. Schroeder throws it over, and it's stolen by Cunningham. Here comes Cade with Strus on him. Cade will dunk it down, and the Pistons are back on top. 23-22. Mobley sees his lane. Then he stops. Throws it back out to Strus. Here's a 3 for the lead. Got it. Just like that, man. Got the lead only to lose it. 25-23. 12 points off the bench for Cleveland. Just 2 for Detroit. Stewart's going to try a 3, and he hits it. Pistons back on top. He can hit those. Not too consistently, but he can do it. 26-25. Strus going to try a deep 3 that will roll off. Thompson with the ball. Thompson over to Stu. He's going to try it again. He's got it. Oh, Isaiah Stewart feeling hot right now. 29-25. 6 points. 2 for 2 from deep. Schroeder. Back over to Mobley. Back over to Strus. Merrill, step back. Gonna try a 3. No good. And it's gonna be out on Cleveland. Boy, that surge of life from the 2 threes from Isaiah Stewart might have been exactly what the Pistons needed. Did not expect Isaiah Stewart to be hitting those. So, Marcus Sasser now with the ball. He has checked in for his first real significant minutes in the postseason. Played a little bit in the last game, once the game was pretty much out of reach. Cunningham, step back J, no good. And Mobley fights for the rebound and wins it. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Mitchell with LeVert on him. Lost it. LeVert fighting for it. Mitchell goes and takes it back. He's got 10 to shoot. Mitchell moving quickly. Mitchell finally gets to it off the high glass and hits it. Oh boy, we got a player down, and it is Donovan Mitchell. What happened? Well, we'll see. It looks like he's about to get up, and he does. What happened? No, he just kind of tripped on himself. Oh boy, did he pull something? You hate the no contact injuries. He just kind of tripped on himself. Maybe the cameraman? It's definitely no foul play. But you hope he's okay. He appears to be all right. He's working his way through it, but those no contact injuries are sometimes the scariest. Cunningham has it. 13 in the quarter. His team's up 2, trying to add on in the final seconds. Cunningham with Mobley on him. Cunningham, step back 3, doesn't go. Mobley with the rebound. 2 seconds. Mobley throws it out to Mitchell. Mitchell puts up a 3 from deep, and it's off the glass, no good. So the Pistons holding on to just a 2-point lead after 1. It's 29-27. And a close one. Okay, all right. Winning after 1. Been in this spot before. Let's keep it up, though. Wouldn't have expected Isaiah Stewart threes to be the reason that we crawl our way back into that game. This game. Would not have been what I expected. Not what I would have put on my bingo card. Meanwhile, Tigers still up by just 1. There's a ground ball to second to get 1 runner. But the tying run in scoring position at second base. It's a slow roller, so Zach McKinstry didn't have a chance to get the double play. If Framber can get out of this, it would be a much improved start than his last one. The real question is Kay Cunningham going to get in on the New Balance commercials? Because Cooper Flagg's in it. Tyrese Maxey's in it. Jamal Murray is in it. Who is he going to get in on it? I don't know if he likes New Balance. I didn't know that New Balance was like cool until they really started doing these commercials with these athletes. I always kind of thought of New Balance as like the dad shoe, which is fine. I like the dad shoe. I don't have New Balance. I got Nikes. I feel like at some point I'm just gonna have to embrace it and just take on the Unk shoes. I don't know how old you have to be considered an Unk, but I feel like there's probably some people in this world that would call me Unk, which is crazy. I'm 26. I think you gotta be like married and have a child to be Unk. Like that's the only. I don't think you can be a single guy unless you're like whatever comes first, 35 or single and have a child, or single and have married and have a child. Whatever comes first. You got to be over 30 to be Unk status. You do. There's no way. There's no way you can be under 30 and be an Unk. These are the things that I discuss when it's commercial. All right. Framber's got 1 more out. Come on now. Get out of this. It's Bo Bichette. Strike 1. Okay. 1-1 is the count. Come on, Framber. Come on, buddy. Oh, is that a strike? Yes. All right. Strus taking it up. Throws it over to Evan Mobley. Mobley driving to the paint. Mobley puts up a floater and got it. Tie game. 29 all. Cunningham crossing midcourt. Cunningham with Strus behind him. Saw him coming, so he didn't turn the ball over. Cunningham able to break free of the defenders. Cunningham, step back Jay from the free throw line is good. Cunningham has turned it on now. How many points has he had for the team? I feel like he's had like all the points for the team since like halfway through the first. Mobley driving. Mobley tried to dunk it, but they're going to call a foul. He missed the shot. And once again, Cleveland heading to the free throw line. Ay, ay, ay. Just a lot of free throws, man. A lot of free throws. First shot from Mobley gets the roll. Marcus Sasser staying in this game. Mobley had 17 points in game 4 as he missed that second free throw, so the Pistons remain on top. Mobley right now has got 5 points on a couple of boards and assists. Cunningham over to Stu. Stu stops, backs off to Asar Thompson, back over to Cunningham. He's going to try a 3, and he got it! Cunningham! He does not stop. Underneath the basket, blocked by Stu. Whoa, I think there's going to be another foul on Tyson. There was some fighting for the ball. And there's going to be, oh boy, Tobias Harris got to back up. You got to relax there, Unc. Don't want to get a whistle on you either. But Tyson is certainly jawing with Tobias Harris right now. Referees trying to keep them separated to not escalate things. Tyson had his shot blocked by Isaiah Stewart, who then fought for the rebound. I think they called a tie-up, and then he kept swiping at Isaiah Stewart. So they're going to take a look, and then, of course, he's grabbing his private parts and getting in the face of Tobias Harris. Okay, that is obviously inappropriate. They're taking a look at it, and Donovan Mitchell was trying to get him away from that. He's been an effective role player coming off of the bench for the Cavs. I'm assuming they're reviewing for any sort of flagrant act. I have to imagine grabbing at your genitalia is not encouraged, though I don't know if that's the sort of thing they're looking at right now. I think they're primarily looking at him trying to pull the ball away from Stu, and then afterwards knocking him on the right arm. I don't know I could see them calling this flagrant. Just because, the whistle had already blown at that point. He was continuing to swipe for Isaiah. Let's see what Tony Brothers has to say. So they call a technical on Tyson, and there will be a jump ball between Tyson and Stewart. Okay. Seems like the right call. And this does seem like a bit of a mismatch for a jump ball. So you would think Isaiah Stewart, the center. Cunningham will shoot a free throw first before we do the jump ball at the center. And he hits it. No, they did get a free throw. That was my bad. Now they're doing the jump ball. So they had the technical and then the jump ball. So the jump ball is not going to happen at midcourt. I swear he said it was going to happen at midcourt. Okay. Well, now they're going to do the jump ball over on the left side of the court. Tyson and Stu. Again, this seems like a bit of a mismatch, at least in terms of size, but you never know. It's really all about timing. And the jump ball is won by Detroit. Tobias Harris comes away with it. Pistons up by 5, trying to extend it. Cunningham, he's got Tyson on him. Cunningham trying to get through. He cannot quite do it. Cunningham, bounce pass into Tobias. Tobias will drive. Tobias will hit it off the glass. 37-30. 7-point lead for the Pistons. Tyson's got it. Over to Mobley. Mobley inside to Mitchell. He puts up a floater. It's good. Boy, it's just a beauty from Donovan Mitchell. He's done that all night. Thompson gets it over to Cunningham. Cunningham inside to Thompson. Throws it over to Tobias. Tobias will put up a floater himself, and that will go. Pistons matching Cleveland, and a TO is called. 39-32. I think it was TO. There was a whistle. No? Okay, never mind. I thought there was a whistle. Mitchell, still behind half court, just able to get through. Tyson throws it away. Another turnover, and Tobias pointing at Tyson. Boy, he better be careful now. No reason to get too unnecessary with the jawing. Same on Tyson for the record, but that's another turnover on the night for Cleveland. Cunningham taking it up. 7 turnovers in this first half for the Cavaliers. Cunningham, Tyson's on him. They are trying to attack him, it seems. Sasser has it. Sasser will drive. Sasser puts up a jumper. Got it. Marcus Sasser, his first shot. 41-32. It's a 9-point lead for the Pistons. Cleveland trying to stop the bleeding. Pass is knocked away by Thompson. Oh, my goodness. Tyson is getting bullied right now. .13 to shoot, and Mitchell will inbound it. Harden has it. 10 to shoot for James. James Harden just able to get it up court. 5 to shoot, though. 3, 2, 1, 0. Puts it up. No good. And they're just going to let it go. Out of bounds on Cleveland. Cunningham with the excellent defense shuts down James Harden, who is once again struggling in the postseason in a big game on the road. Boy, he's lucky that ball hit the rim, or else it would have been just a shot clock violation. Inside to Harris. Harris with Merrill on him. Harris holding on to it. 7 to shoot. Harris puts up a floater. Got it. Tobias is cooking right now. And now a timeout is called. Tobias hyping up the crowd. 43-32, a 12-2 run in the last 2:40. That is what I was looking for. That right there is what I was looking for. A run offensively when Cleveland went cold offensively. Now the Pistons are feeling in control. The crowd's into the game. Tobias Harris is fired up. Feeling good right now. Feeling good about it. That's how you come out. Like, what was it? Last time out, it was we were down. Now, next time out, you're up double digits. Finish the job, right? Still got plenty of basketball to play. We saw what happened in the third quarter last time. I mean, it's not that we're not even done with the second quarter. I've seen this Starbucks commercial about 100 times since the postseason. Is that actually how you make coffee? You grind up. I guess I never. It is pretty simple, isn't it? Grind up the beans. You pour some hot water through the filter, and then that's coffee. And people drink this, believe it or not. People like to drink this. I don't drink coffee. I don't. I don't know how I stay awake. I don't. I don't actually stay awake. I hope tomorrow it's a little bit warmer. It won't be. But I hope it is. That's all I have left. All I have left is hoping that it'll be warmer tomorrow. Framber Valdez is still out there, bottom of the 6th. Trying to have one of his nicer starts if he can just hold them to this one run. But Tigers offense, of course, when they don't show up, you given the way our pitching has been, you don't feel great. Oh, well, Framber induced the ground out to Juan Soto. Next home game better be against the Knicks. Would be nice, but Cleveland doesn't win at home, dude. It's all postseason we've seen that. Not that, they can't lose on the road. Obviously they can, but they haven't been able to, or we haven't been able to beat them. But it would be nice to end the series on the road. Would be nice to do that. Mobley into the paint. Mobley puts up a shot. It won't go, and the rebound goes to Harris. Marcus Sasser moving quickly up the court. Sasser with Harden on him. Sasser, and I believe his 3rd year out of the University of Houston. Jenkins now has it. Jenkins driving. Jenkins, step back. Jenkins finally gets a pass off. 2 to shoot. Stewart, I don't know if he knows it. Shot clock violation. Thompson made the shot, but that was not a great looking possession. Needed to be aware of the shot clock. Stewart had to take that shot, and he tried to drive to the basket. Mobley up the court. Stewart on him. Mobley over to James Harden. Harden has Sasser playing defense on him. Harden throws it over to Merrill. Now over to Mitchell for a 3. It won't go. In and out. Here comes Thompson. Over to Danis Jenkins. Nearly slipped and fell. Now over to Stu. Oh, he thought about it. 3. He was hitting him from earlier. Sasser with Merrill on him. Over to Tobias. Harris, 7 to shoot. Harris, 3 to shoot. Harris has got to shoot it. He gets it off, and he hits the basket. Uncle T. How about it? 45-32. Burns the entirety of the shot clock and hits the shot. Evan Mobley with the ball. Has it knocked away and stolen by Jenkins. Jenkins will lob it up for Thompson. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. What a dunk. It was like gravity got turned off in Little Caesars Arena. Mitchell over to Merrill. Back over to Harden. It's a 10-0 run for the Pistons. And there's a stoppage in play. I think they're going to call a foul on Jenkins. Jenkins is fired up about it. I mean, talk about a huge effort play. Look, I got to be honest. The way the team offensively has come out starting Danis Jenkins over starting, Duncan Robinson is night and day. That was Cohen Carr-esque from Asar Thompson. That was. James Harden at the free throw line, nails the first. It's the first time we've been able to say that James Harden hits a shot in a while. He is in the single digits this half. Cade Cunningham, on the other hand, has 16 points. Donovan Mitchell with 6. Yeah, you might. I mean, I know JB doesn't like to change up his starting lineup, barring health, but look, the starting lineup, game's not over, obviously, but this starting lineup has shown you a lot more juice than Duncan Robinson. And the next final free throw is good. Lead is cut to 12. LeVert up the court. LeVert over to Cunningham, who has checked back in. Cade has Tobias create something of a hole, but not much there. Cunningham with a jumper on James Harden doesn't go. Jared Allen with the rebound. Boy, if that would have gone. Dennis Schroeder now has it. He was stopped there at the basket by Danis Jenkins. Now Harden with Jenkins on him. Another whistle. And they're going to call a 3-second violation on Detroit. Those are the kind of fouls you can't be doing that. Can't be hanging out. Just giving them the free throw. Harden with the first shot. It's good. Lead is now 11. And inbound goes to Allen. Harden has it. He's going to try a 3. No good. Got a high bounce. Wasn't sure where it was going to end up. Cunningham, he's going to try a 3 from a similar location. That will not go. I think that was off the backboard. Yeesh. Ugly shot. It's a similar location. Schroeder with his old teammate Cade on him. Harris suffocating James Harden. He's going to try a jumper, and I believe that's a 3. No, they're going to call it a 2. Lead is now 9. Cavs have come out of this timeout and have cut the lead down to single digits. Pistons got to get back into the offensive way. Cunningham, floater, no good. Off the front of the rim. I think he should have lobbed that for Duren, frankly. Schroeder, bounce pass to Allen. Allen with a layup, and it's in, and JB has seen enough. The lead is now 7. It's 47-40 with less than 5 minutes to go. He wants to talk to his team. Yeah, Jenkins was, I don't know if they still do 6th man of the year. I don't know if he was nominated at all, but he was one of the better guys off the bench in the league. He was big story, obviously. Gosh, I miss those baggy jerseys, dude. I do. I miss the baggy they're still kind of baggy, but I don't know. Something about those 2000s jerseys, man. I don't know if it was the material. I don't know. I don't know if maybe it was just the quality of the picture. They just look cooler. You know? Hawks, OKC, Lakers twice, Rockets, Raptors, Nets, Warriors, Pistons, Kings, Cavaliers. Is that are you talking about Schroeder? Dennis Schroeder has been teammates with half the league. It's true. Yeah. I mean, he's a bit of a pest, Like teams don't keep him around for that long, despite the fact that he's continued to make a name for himself, Like I liked him when he was on Detroit. I thought it was a really nice trade by Langdon, especially with, at the time Jaden Ivey went down and he kind of filled that role. I would have liked to keep him, but the Kings gave him a big contract and then ended up trading him to Cleveland. So anyway, I still would have liked to have him. I mostly associate Schroeder with the Lakers and the Hawks. I don't know why those teams in particular. I just do. First time I really remember watching him was on the Lakers. Well, I mean, you could say thanks Sacramento, but look, again, there's a reason maybe these teams haven't held on to him for this long. Like, he's got to wear on teams for whatever reason. Like, maybe it's just that bad teams keep signing him, but like, the Lakers didn't keep him around, and we didn't keep him around, and I don't know. I mean, I guess he did kind of find himself on some bad teams, some bad organizations, but I don't know. It's just weird that he's never been able to really stick on a franchise, despite how long he's been playing. Yeah, LeBron scapegoat. That sounds about right. Oh, Jenkins. So Jenkins, I thought he just dunked it, but no, it's just going to be a foul. So they're not going to count the basket. So it'll instead just be an inbound. Bounce. Jenkins back over to Cunningham. Here's a three. Didn't get it. And the ball will go out of bounds on Cleveland. They couldn't come up with it. Kind of bounced around there. And nobody on Cleveland took control of the ball. Huh. Don't see that every day. 4:35 to go in the quarter. Cade gets it into Jenkins. Jenkins back over to Jalen Duren. Inside to Jenkins. Jenkins, fadeaway jumper. It's good. That's what you needed out of the timeout. 49-40. Evan Mobley taking it up. Karis LeVert staying in this game. Harden throws it over to Strus. Strus inside to Mobley. Mobley over to Harden. Back over to Mobley. What is this? Mobley nearly lost it. Now he finally does, but somehow Mitchell came away with it. Then Jared Allen put up a shot. And I think they're going to call a foul on Detroit. They will call a foul on Detroit. Ugh. That's just annoying. Less than a second to go in the shot clock and you give him a foul. But a bad free throw. I didn't want to say anything, but that shot didn't look like it was going in the moment he threw it up. Cavs continuing, though, to get the fouls. And Allen makes the second one to make it an 8-point lead for Detroit. Definitely looking better, Jimmy, but still not a lot. Still not over. So, a lot of game left to play. Jenkins gets a screen from Thompson. Now he's going to try a three. No good. Fighting for the rebound. Mitchell's got it. Mitchell. Bounce pass into Mobley. Mobley with LeVert on him. Mobley. Oh boy, he's got to shoot it, and he does, and it does not go. And they're going to say out of bounds on Cleveland. Strus wants the challenge, and he's not going to get it. It's these players, man. This is the thing that I hate about the challenges. Every player believes that the wrong call was made. LeVert with a jumper, it's good. Nice shot there by Karras. The lead is now double digits, 51-41. Harden, and again, another foul. This time on Karras LeVert. I mean, like, the thing about when people complain about the officiating, to me, the question is ultimately, well, which calls would you have taken away? Like, it's not about who gets more calls. Like, James Harden just made a 3 there. It's not about who gets more calls. It's about whether the calls were right in that moment. And, you can argue about that all day. There's a whistle. Oh, wait, what happened? They say a 3-second violation? Speaking of fouls, Cunningham's going to get a free throw. Kenny Atkinson staring into space. He does kind of have that. He has that look about him, Kenny Atkinson does. Cunningham misses the free throw, which is unfortunate. Those are points you got to get, especially on those. I know it's not a technical, but it's like the free throw where there's nobody around. Thompson heads to the bench. Into Duren. Duren, bounce pass into Cade. That's a nice pass from Duren. I know that we're grasping at straws here with Duren praise, but that's a good assist. It's a good pass. And Cunningham's now got 18. Harden with LeVert on him. Harden trying to find his way through, and he turns the ball over. Now LeVert's got it. Max Strus on him. LeVert puts up the shot, hit it, and he got fouled. Karras LeVert starting to find a bit of an offensive rhythm the last couple of games. And another turnover for playoff James. So the lead is back to 11. Call it 12. 56-54 on the free throw. Mitchell crossing midcourt at the logo. Mitchell now getting double teamed. Toss it over to Mobley. Here's a wide open look for Strus. Got it. Didn't like that. Did not like that possession at all. I get the double team, but you can't leave Max Strus that wide open. Shooting 3 for 5 right now. LeVert, drive, stop, throw back to Jenkins. He thought about a 3. Instead, he'll just drive, and he thought about a dunk, but it does not go. And now we got 2 players down, and there's a steal. Cade's got it. Cade with Mobley on him. Here comes Duren. He'll lay it up and in. Jeez. Another turnover, though. 10 turnovers. Mobley nearly turned the ball over there. Mitchell into the paint. Mitchell trying to make something happen, and he does. Gets a 2. Lead is down to 9. But it really hadn't got much closer than that. Mitchell's only got 8 points, but we saw how he turned it on in the second half of last night's game, or a couple of nights ago's game. Game 4. That's what I'm trying to say. Cunningham will drive. Cunningham puts up a shot. He's fouled. It's the kind of call that had been going mostly Cleveland's way, and now it will go Detroit's way. But it's good to see Jalen Duren also on a fast break make a shot. I know, again, grasping at straws for Jalen Duren positive talk, but he had a nice pass earlier. He just made a nice layup there on the fast break. What do you want me to say? He's not playing well in the playoffs. Trying to be nice. Wow. Cunningham has matched his point total from game 4 with 19 points. And he's made the same amount of field goals as he did. And now he's exceeded it. It is 60-49, 11-point lead for Detroit. 40 seconds to go. Mitchell getting double teamed again. Mitchell driving. Mitchell passes it out to Mobley. Back over to Mitchell. 8 to shoot. Mitchell over to Strus for a 3. Got it. Don't pay that man. Strus has got 12 points. You want to talk about a jolt off the bench? Cleveland has it and then some. Cunningham. 8 to shoot. Cunningham bounced it over to Thompson. Thompson throws it out to Harris. He's going to try a 3. No good. And Jared Allen gets the rebound. And there's no time. So no shot could get it off. Pistons lead it at the half. 60-52. 8-point lead for the Pistons, trying to go up 3 games 2-2. James Harden with 13 points. Cade with 20. Those are the leading scorers for both teams. Harden shooting 50% from the field, despite kind of a slower start. But Cade's already exceeded his point total from last night, so you knew that he was going to bounce back, and he certainly has, at least in the first half. I'm going to assume that he gets some points after this. Maybe the Cavaliers can only win when they're wearing their throwback jerseys. It's a possibility. It's a non-zero chance. Oh, it's the 7th inning, and Framber Valdez is still out there. But now he's got a 3-0 count with 2 outs to Torrens. Mrs. Torrens. Mrs. Torrens. Anybody know that reference? I mean, it's not that obscure. It's The Shining. If you didn't, it's one of the most famous movies ever made. Do you know the reference? Do you guys know the reference? It's this way of apologizing for his outburst. Yeah. You know, I'll take that. I'll take this as an apology. Play good. Play well. Not play good. Play well. Then consider all things forgiven. No self-respecting Chinese aunt is going to buy Panda Express. No. Play gooder. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Also, I don't think we I don't think have gotten a Mike Breen bang for the Pistons. I don't even know if he said it in general. I mean, I've only ever watched the Pistons games and with the audio, that is. I don't think we have. I mean, I don't know, like, when does he turn on the bang? Is it only in the second half? Oh, boy. Okay. Now there's a base hit with 2 outs. Tying runs at second. Framber's got over 100 pitches. Is AJ really going to leave him? No, he's taking him out. Okay. I want to hear what the ESPN guys, Chuck, Kenny, and Shaq. I want to hear what they have to say if there's anything funny. Boy, Charles looks bored. Charles looks sad. Like, I got the quad box. No, I got the Tigers game on my phone because Detroit Sportsnet is not on YouTube TV because I can't just buy one subscription to watch sports. Pistons will be on local TV though next season. They're no longer going to be on FanDuel, so no longer need FanDuel. I'm gonna actually, speaking of that, I'm just gonna go ahead and remove that bookmark from my favorites. He did hit a shot. Sasser hit one shot, Jorge, which was cool, but I don't really care. I don't need to see Sasser out there. But it's a necessity, right? You're out Duncan Robinson, so that's your sharpshooter. Yeah, I mean, like, Duran, like, he didn't exactly have a great first half, but all right, Kyle Finnegan is in. Speaking of, now we're back with the Tigers. Finnegan, can you please just not blow it like you did the last time? Yeah, that's the other thing too that I'm noticing, Jorge. Like, he's not there for those rebounds, and Kyle Finnegan just blew the lead. Like, seriously, how many pitches was he threw? He threw one pitch, and we lost the lead. Well, it's tied, but you got to be kidding me, dude. This pitching staff is so bad, and Kyle Finnegan's been one of the better pitchers. He's got a sub-2 ERA. But his FIP is terrible. I mean, his ERA is obviously not affected by that because those weren't his pitchers, or those weren't his batters. But, like, one pitch and you give up a bloop single, dude. Like, seriously? Like, watching the Tigers is just, like, the saddest thing right now. This pitching staff is so bad. They just can't. Everybody's dead. Like, every good pitcher on the team is dead. And then every the hitters are dying. We got Zach Short out here. It's not looking good, guys. Not looking good for the Tigers. Yeah, that also helps. Asar not fouling out in basically the first quarter. That certainly is beneficial. Although he also hadn't really had that many minutes. Like, he's been on the floor, but not nearly as much. The problem I have, though, is that, like, everybody knows that when he has the ball. Oh, okay, did we just get the third out? Cool. I don't even know what happened. Apparently, we threw the runner out at home. What happened? Yeah, MSU has a baseball team. Oh, they tried a double steal. Huh. Yeah, they got a baseball team. They got a baseball field. So I assume they got a baseball team. They at least have a softball team at that point. Yeah. College baseball, you mean, not Big Ten baseball. But anyway, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be back. Oh wow. What's going on with the umpire? He's talking to somebody on the bench. Oh, he's moving the on deck circle. Never mind. Should we swap the entire MSC baseball team for all the Tigers? I don't think that would go well. I mean, we could still win this game, guys, right? Colt Keith, home run? Has he had a home run all year? You know what's so frustrating, though? Riley Green's having an amazing year. Like, it probably a career year right now. Like, literally, like, top outfielder in the league year right now. And we're terrible. Like, the rest of the team is not picking it up. The finals begin June 3rd. What day is that? Alex Cobb? He's not on the team, buddy. He's not on the team. I don't want to be the one to break it to you. He was signed for a year and he did not show up. I don't think he's here. June 3rd is a Wednesday. Oh, I understand. I understand, Jimmy. Alex Cobb. He wasn't coming to save anybody. That will go down as one of the stupidest signings in Tigers history. Like he literally did not play. You got him out of retirement, paid him $12 million to not play. Like, Why are all of the sportsbook ads just so awful? You would think at some point they'd get a good one, you know? You know, you'd think like after years now of marketing that they would finally like get an ad that is like not just so obnoxious or annoying, but no, I guess not. Is anybody going to see the He-Man movie? It's not in theaters for another month or so. A little less than a month. People are going to go see that He-Man movie, I'm telling you. Nostalgia sells. But why? But why, though? Why would you want to see the He-Man movie? And don't give me because I like He-Man as a kid and I just want to watch it again. Don't give me that. That's sophomoric. that is literally childish. That is the definition of childish. Don't give me that. You're going to see the He-Man movie because you're stupid. Basically. Like
Is the man retarded?
that's why you're going to see He-Man. It's cuz you're a little slow. Which is what that word means, for the record. Now let me watch this bunny rabbit. This is a nice zen. This is a good feature that YouTube TV has, is the zen. Look at that bunny. Look at that bunny. That's a cute bunny. It's a very cute bunny rabbit. Just eating some grass. Sniffing. I think it's eating grass. It might not be eating grass. It's just kind of sniffing. Out in the field. Hey. That's a good reason. What is this? What is this? Oh gosh. I don't think that's a real Supergirl does not actually have Karl Anthony Towns in it, right? That's just like a joke. Not that anybody should be seeing nobody should be seeing any movie ever, honestly. Like just stop going and watching. Stop watching movies. Just stop. You know, the only movies you should be watching have to have come out before like 2012, basically. Like whenever movies stop being good. I'd say roughly 2012. Maybe 2008. He has some good movies after that, but like you can go without them for the most part. Anyway. Cavs down just 8. James Harden crossing midcourt. Harden lobs up a shot over to Dean Wade. Wade over to Mobley. Mobley nearly lost it, kept it. Mobley underneath the basket to Jared Allen. Jared Allen with a floater off the rim, got his own rebound. Now the ball's knocked away, and Allen somehow kept it, and he's going to get fouled. Yeesh. I mean, come on. You got to get a rebound. Where's Jalen Duren when you need him? Apparently not getting rebounds. Mobley driving to the basket. Mobley puts up a shot. That will not go. Tobias fights for the rebound, and he gets it. Danis Jenkins moving quickly. Danis Jenkins off the glass. Second effort from Duren doesn't go. Now, we still have less than a minute in this quarter. Mitchell with a 3, rolls off. They're going to call foul on Duren. Like, it's at this point, it's just like, what do you even do here? Like I can't believe 17 minutes. He's got 2 points and he gets a foul. Like seriously, you're only up 8. You're not up 80. Put a little bit of effort into it. Mobley over to Allen. Allen off the glass and in. Lead is now down to 6. Would current day Ben Wallace? It'd probably be at least the same, which is an indictment, because Ben Wallace is like 50. Cunningham throws it in to Thompson. Thompson puts up a jumper off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Cleveland. Here we go again, guys. You were up 8 here. You got to turn it on. We saw what happened in the last third quarter of this series, as there's a foul on Donovan Mitchell. It's another Jalen Duren foul. Second foul in less than 2 minutes. Donovan Mitchell trying to get into double-digit scoring if he can make these free throws. And he makes it. I mean, we saw Donovan Mitchell put up 40 points in a second half just a couple of nights ago. And right now, he's off to the races with a couple of free throws, and the lead now is 4. Pistons have yet to make a basket. We saw this before. JB Bickerstaff has to be keenly aware of how his team is coming out. They're going to finally call a foul on Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell. He doesn't like the call, obviously. Thompson gets it into Tobias. Nice pass. Cunningham now has it. Inside to Duren, and he slams it down. Needed that. Lead back to 6. Good stuff there, Duren. Now, let's let that be the start of something good. Allen with a high pass, and Allen walked with it. And another turnover for Cleveland. And a little bit of that, I'll give some, again, grasping at straws. I'll give a little bit of credit there to Duren, because he was a part of that double team where Allen had no choice but to walk. So there you go. Cunningham with Harden on him. Cunningham trying to juke him out. Cunningham, oh boy. It's a turnover. He jumped into the air and did not pass the ball. Can't do that. Harden, he's going to try a 3. Got it. Lead is down to 3. James Harden, he was the leading scorer for Cleveland in the first half. He's got 16, 2 for 5 from deep. Duren with Allen on him. Duren driving. Duren puts up a shot. Doesn't get the roll, but he does get fouled. Jeez. Almost. I mean, that one I don't really want to blame on him one way or the other, because he put up a nice looking shot and it just rolled off the front of the rim. That's not really something you can train, but he will go to the free throw line. He's got 4 points on 4 rebounds as well, as he makes the first free throw. 59. Yeah, me too. I like the confidence. I like the fact that he's actually going for it and putting up a shot. And he gets the roll on the second. Back to a 5-point lead. 64-59. 9 minutes to go. Harden inside to Mobley. Now back over to Harden. Harden will drive. Harden will lose the ball, but it'll be out on Detroit. 10 to shoot. I mean, look at all of his numbers went down in the postseason, or at least in this series, but certainly in the entirety of the postseason. Harden gets the inbound to Allen. Allen. Now over to Mitchell. Mitchell driving with Harris on him. 1 on the shot clock. Puts up a jumper. It won't go. It's a shot clock violation. Didn't even hit the rim. That's good defense there by Tobias. Now, this is your opportunity here. Another turnover by Cleveland. Let's get some points here. Cunningham with Mitchell on him. He drives to the paint, puts up a shot. They're going to call a foul, miss the shot. He will head to the free throw line. Maybe it's just that they only give the free throws if you're going left to or right to left. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's probably it. Shot is up, and he got it. Lead now back to 6. And the second shot is up, and that one is good. 66-59. 22 points for Cade Cunningham on 50% shooting. And Harden nearly turns it over, and a lob pass to Jarrett Allen slams it down. I don't know if that was an intended lob pass, but Jarrett Allen certainly took it that way. 5 points for Evan Mobley on 6 assists. Cunningham with Harden on him. Cunningham loving this matchup. Lost it. Didn't love that. Mitchell has it. Now he's getting double teamed. Mitchell nearly lost it. Over to Harden. Harden with Jenkins now on him. And they're going to call a foul on Danis Jenkins as the signature move of James Harden, the head swivel. I mean, where does he hit him? This is what bothers me about players like Harden is that it's not like he's subtle, you know? It's just nonsense. Like it's ridiculous. Merrill into Harden. Isaiah Stewart is checked in. Harden driving on Cunningham. Harden inside, then lost. Cunningham has it. Evan Mobley just coughed that ball up. Cunningham, now he lost it, but they're going to call a foul. James Harden call for it. Yeah, well, that's Tony Brothers for you, but he's been in the league for a long enough time. He should know better. I don't know that he really should know better, honestly. I feel like he's just always kind of been like that. Tony Brothers has always just been that referee. I like the other guy. I can't think of his name. The guy who kind of does the dramatic reading of the review. That guy's funny. Harris over to Cunningham, over to Levert. Levert puts up a jumper. It's ugly, but Stu on the putback couldn't get it. Now I believe that. Yeah, that is Schroeder. I recognize the dribbling. Schroeder over to Harden. He tries a 3. Got it. And the lead is down to 2. It's 66-64. Cleveland has come out to play in this third quarter, and JB has seen enough. James Harden, man. He's not making it easy. This game is so important because you know that James Harden in an elimination game, you know what you're going to get. Wait, who did I say that you like? Towards Achilles and is out? Who? Who? What did I say? I don't even know what I'm saying. It's late. Had a long day. Actually, it hasn't been that long. Well, anyway, that's not important. None of your business. Feature long. Feed it. Oh, Tony Brothers? Oh, that guy. Oh, the funny guy. Okay. All right. That's right. He tore his Achilles? How did he do that? I swear, when I hear people like getting like MCL injuries or Achilles injuries that aren't athletes, I'm just like, how? I thought the only way you got hurt like that is if you played a professional sport. Where's my charger? Hold on. My phone needs to charge. Be right back. What is this? Is that a horror movie based on the overly attached girlfriend meme? That's weird, dude. Hold on, I'm trying to arrange my phone here, guys. I want to be able to see the Tiger game. Okay. All right. Hopefully that's fine. That's true, but I guess you don't see it that often. One of 4 players in NBA history of 4,000, 1,000, and 1,000 assists. Huh. Jordan, Bryant, James, and Harden. That's actually really crazy. Yeah, definitely need a run here coming out of that timeout. Down or up 2. Levert gets it into Stu. Stewart crossing midcourt. Isaiah back over to Cade. Cunningham over to Jenkins. Jenkins throws it over to Cunningham. Cunningham bounce pass into Stu. Stu will slam it down. There you go. 68-64. Schroeder over to Harden. Harden back over to Strus. And Strus is going to be called, or Levert is going to be called for contact. Like, I hate that call because Levert's just running. Like, what is he supposed to do? I mean, I guess you could just say don't run, but like, he's trying to play defense. I don't know. I don't love that call. First free throw is up, and he hits it. And the second free throw is good as well. Lead right back down to 2. Stewart hands it off to Cunningham. Cunningham with Dean Wade on him. By the way, is it normal that Dean Wade just scores like no points? Because I feel like he's done absolutely nothing this entire series. Harris underneath the basket. Harris with a reverse doesn't go. Here come the Cavs. Schroeder nearly lost it. Schroeder puts up a circus shot. Allen on the rebound. Harden. Now he's going to drive, and he's going to miss, and Allen's going to miss, and they're going to call a foul on Cleveland? Who's a foul on? Is it on Tobias? Mexican foosball? What in the world is Mexican foos? Like, is it just foosball played by Mexicans? Okay, so free throws for Jared Allen. And he makes the first to cut the lead down to 1. It's a weird situation. I mean, hey, look, there's Mike Tirico, who will refuse to call our games. Like, he'll show up. A jerk. Like, come on. He's not calling it. Why? That annoys me. Second shot is up, and he got it. All tied up. Pistons were leading by 8 starting this quarter, and we are tied. 14 points from Jared Allen, man. Thompson. Over to Stu. He's going to try a 3, in and out, and fighting for it. Thompson comes away with the rebound. Cunningham over to Jenkins. He's going to try a 3. No good, but Stewart gets the rebound. Now Cunningham's going to try a 3. Finally, it goes. Oh, my gosh. If it does not work, try again. Harden throws it over to Wade. Now Harden has it. Oh, geez. How is that not an offensive foul? Harden misses the shot, but Wade gets the rebound. I don't know how that's not an offensive foul. The way they've been calling the game. Okay. Thompson got knocked to the floor, and instead it's going to be a foul on Detroit. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Look at this. I mean, okay. Schroeder's going to get a couple of free throws to try to cut into the lead. And he missed the first one. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Duran, Sasser, and Isaiah Stewart and Cunningham heading to the bench. Oh, boy. I actually don't like this. That means that our offense is not going to look good. Gonna need to do something with what we have. We got Thompson, Sasser, and Duran on the floor at the same time. That does not bode well for our offense. I'll be happy to eat my words. Thompson into Jalen Duran. Duran over to Levert. Levert wide open. Going to try a 3. It doesn't go. Rebound to Sasser. Nice rebound. Another chance here for Detroit. Jenkins with it. Jenkins will drive on Strus. He'll put up a jumper. He gets the roll. Nice shot from Danis Jenkins. 73-69. Schroeder with Levert on him. Schroeder over to Harden. Harden. Levert now on him. 7 to shoot. Harden driving. Harden stops. Step back 2. Got it. And the foul. James Harden just foul baiting, man. And he's got a chance for a 3-point play. Yeah, I mean, it was in his lane there. That's the right call. But really though, I mean, it looked like he was standing where Harden was landing. I'm pretty sure that's a foul, but the Pistons are going to challenge. I don't know if I would have challenged this. I mean, hey, if it's overturned, I'll take it, but I'm pretty sure that You're not allowed to stand where the player lands. Meanwhile, Tiger's still tied up at 2, heading to the bottom of the 9th. And we're going to come back after this commercial break, and they're just going to say whatever the result of the challenge is, and we're not going to see the replay and see what it is they determined. That's what's so frustrating about these stupid challenges. Is that it's like they'll just come back and be like, I don't know. I don't know. That Bijan? Okay, Bijan. Oh my gosh, these commercials are ridiculous. What are they looking at? Can they at least, if they're going to do this commercial during the challenge, can they at least have the replay going? Just like anything. Other than just nothing. They showed a Duncan Robinson highlight, but he wasn't. He's not even in the game. Okay. They're still reviewing. What have you been doing? He's waiting for the PA announcer. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't. The challenge seemed kind of weak to me. It probably should be a push off, but you know, maybe not. I mean, yeah, because now you're out of timeout in what could be a very close game, right? So. What? Tony Brothers is running for mayor? Why? Is it his only experience as being a being a ref? Why is he running for mayor? I guess it's just mayor, but still. The executive of a city, that's something. Cunningham. Struce on him, puts up a floater, got it. Nice shot by Cunningham. Schroeder crossing midcourt. Schroeder over to James Harden. Harden with Sasser on him. Harden will drive. Harden with a spin move. Throws it over to Schroeder. Schroeder puts up an ugly shot. They're calling a foul on Detroit. I mean, like, this is just so ridiculous how many calls they're getting. Like, what? What is this? How? How is that a foul? Like, why? Why would that be a foul? First shot from Schroeder is good. Lead is now 3. Or lead is now 2, excuse me. Like, why? Why? Like, what? I'm trying to understand. Like, and he missed the second one, thankfully. So the lead is 2. And apparently there was a foul. Sorry, I was messing with the Tigers stream. Cunningham's heading to the free throw line. This is just painful, dude. This is what the NBA is. Just constant fouls. Let him play a little bit, dude. Like, first shot is up, and he nails it. Lead back to 3. If you can make both of these, you'll have at least extended the lead slightly. Look at Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace looks like he's about 100 years old. Why is he so old looking? He's not that old. He just looks like ancient. I mean, he doesn't look bad. He just looks like old. That's what, like, he doesn't look ugly or anything. Like, he doesn't like. It's just that he looks way grayer than you would have expected. He looks older than Isaiah Thomas, which, granted, Isaiah Thomas has probably had some work done, but that's, I'm just saying, Schroeder with a 3, no good. Cunningham with a rebound, and it's going to be Cunningham said he pulled me. They're going to say it's Pistons ball, I think. Oh, I mean, yeah, he did kind of scissor him. Well, bad choice of words. They went down together. I wouldn't call that flagrant or anything, but it is Pistons ball. Duren with it. Duren with Mobley on him. Now he has to get rid of it. Goes it over to Cade. Nearly turned it over. It was an ugly pass. Cunningham with 8 to shoot. Cunningham way over to Sasser, and he turns it over. I mean, come on. You got to be better than that. Not a great pass. Schroeder over to Strus, got the 3. 1 point game. Max Strus has been killing us from deep. 5 of 7 from deep. At some point, you would think he would stop. And finally, a foul called on Cleveland. Jalen Duren, I think, headed to the free throw line. I think. I don't know if he's already. Are we already at that point? It's Sam Merrill. Yeah. Free throws from Duren. Shot is up. And he nails it. 78-76. This one is coming down to the wire, man. I know we still got another quarter coming up, but 7 points for Jalen Duren. I mean, it is what it is, man, And Duren missed the second one. 78-76. Schroeder over to Mobley. Mobley over to Mitchell. Mitchell inside to Mobley. Mobley over to Merrill for the lead. Got it. 79-78 Cleveland. First lead of the second half. Pistons led this game by 8 in the third quarter. Starting the third quarter, they are now down by 1. First lead since 25-23. They have been down by as much as 15. Cunningham with 9 to shoot. Cunningham, spin move, out to Sasser, out to LeVert. Here's a 3. Doesn't get it, and it goes out of bounds and ends up on the top of the backboard. Here we go, man. 5 for 15 this quarter, 1 for 5 from deep, compared to 4 for 8 for Cleveland. Here's Mobley. Mobley slams it down in front of Thompson. And the lead is now 3. Now it is not looking good. Duren with Mobley on him. Duren with a spin move of his own, and he slams it. Okay, Jalen. I see you. 81-80. Pistons down 1. Schroeder over to Mobley. Now Mitchell has it. Backwards pass to Mobley. He's going to try a 3. Got it. Evan Mobley does something that Jalen Duren has never been able to do, which is hit a deep 3. Sasser over to Cunningham. Cunningham will drive. Cunningham puts up a shot. Doesn't get it. Rebound goes to Strus. 30 seconds to go. Here comes Schroeder. Schroeder tried a layup. Doesn't go. Mitchell with the rebound. In and out. Strus with another rebound. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mitchell loses the ball for a second. Now he comes away with it. Mitchell with 10 to shoot. Over to Mobley. He's going to try a 3. No good. 5 to shoot, or 5 in the quarter. Cunningham. Drive. Cunningham. Back over to Sasser. Pump fake. Shot. Doesn't go. So Pistons down by 4 going into the final quarter. No road team has lost this series yet. Or has won this. Hold on. No road team has won a game yet in this series. But the Cavs up 4 trying to make it happen. Yeah, you would have really that 3 from Sasser would have been big, but speaking of, where's Danis Jenkins? He hasn't been in the game at all. Would have been a 1-possession game into the last quarter with us with the ball. Yep. I don't know where Danis Jenkins went. That is crazy. Those people really going right for the storm. That was a crazy commercial. I don't know how Max Strus has been able to cook us as bad as he has. I think that's more frustrating than what James Harden is doing. Guy off the bench coming in and knocking in 17 points. I mean, that's our bread and butter is a guy like that. Not seeing it. Meanwhile, Tigers in the top of the 10th inning, still tied, 2 outs, full count to Matt Vierling. Yeah, exactly. Herter did basically nothing. So much for having him back. Matt Vierling draws a walk. Oh, they're interviewing Danis. I mean, Cleveland outscored us by 12 in the third, 32-20. Paul Reed is in. Is that what you're saying? We're waiting for the inbound. Oh, Kate Cunningham's getting looked at. Jenkins gets it into Cunningham. Gonna need a comeback in this fourth quarter. Paul Reed is in. Crowd cheers as he has the ball. Back over to Cade. He's going to try a 3. Got it. Big time 3. Lead is now 1. 84-83. Gonna need a stop, though. Mitchell. Cunningham has 32 points. Mitchell. Driving. Mitchell. Nearly lost the ball. Dean Wade throws it over to Merrill. 4 to shoot. Merrill, 2 to shoot. 1. Merrill puts up a shot. Doesn't go. And the rebound goes to Reed. Here come the Pistons. Harris slows down. Over to Reed. Reed driving on Mobley. Now he stops. Bad pass. Turned it over, did Paul Reed. Schroeder over to Mitchell for a 3 ball. Doesn't go. But the rebound goes to Sasser. Once again, chance to take the lead with a basket. Cunningham trying to get some separation from Merrill. Cunningham driving on Merrill. Cunningham at the free throw line puts up a shot. Got it. Pistons back on top. 85-84. 10:33 to go. Mitchell had the ball nearly swiped, but instead it's a foul. As soon as we get the lead, we immediately foul him. Just like that. And Paul Reed also immediately coming in and drawing an assist with that 3 from Cunningham. 34 points for Cade Cunningham. Cleveland will inbound it. Oh, gosh. We have Drew Anderson in. Well, we lost. Mitchell with Tobias Harris on him. Mitchell driving. Mitchell puts up a shot. And they're going to call a foul. Free throws coming for Donovan Mitchell to try to reclaim the lead. Paul Reed, not exactly impressing as he has come in. He's already turned the ball over and just fouled Donovan Mitchell. First shot coming. And we are tied. 85 all. Second shot is up. And Cleveland is back on top. 86-85. Right back where we started, basically. Cunningham. Merrill on him. Gets it over to Jenkins. Jenkins driving. Jenkins has to get rid of it. Gets it over to Paul Reed. 5 to shoot. Over to Cunningham. Cunningham with Wade on him. Cunningham, 1 to shoot. He's got to put it up. Doesn't get it. And it's going to be a shot clock violation. Evan Mobley blocked it, which ultimately is what resulted in the shot clock violation. And they're going to call a foul on Tobias Harris as he put up a 3. Oh my gosh. It's going to be 3 free throws for James Harden. And they can't challenge. I mean, okay. First shot is up, and he nails it. 87-85. Lead is now 2. And it could be as much as 4 if he makes all 3. And the fans can chant refs you suck all you want. It's the right call. Second shot is up. It's good. Lead is now 3 for Cleveland. He has not missed a free throw all night. 7 for 7, trying to make it 8 of 8. And he makes it 8 of 8. 4-point lead for the Cavaliers with less than 10 minutes to go. Pistons trying to reclaim the series lead they have not won since game 2. Cunningham over to Sarr, back over to Cunningham. Cunningham with Paul Reed. Paul Reed on Mobley. Hook shot, got it. Needed that. 89-87. Meanwhile, the Mets just walked off the Tigers. Thanks, Drew Anderson. Harden with Jenkins on him. Harden trying to put a move on him. Here's another 3. No good. Harris has the rebound. Pistons have a chance to tie or take the lead. Harris driving on Merrill. Harris puts up a shot. It won't go. It's an unnecessary shot. Mobley over to Harden. Harden throws it out to Merrill. Merrill for a 3. No good. Thompson with the rebound. 8:19 and counting to go. And a timeout call by JB. Sorry, Thompson, I almost made that 3. Pistons need to come out of this timeout roaring, man. They are down 2. Have not led in this fourth quarter, I don't think. I didn't see. Was Reed open? I mean, I think they needed a timeout there. Like, they need to collect themselves for these final few minutes here of the quarter and potentially the final home game of your season. I mean, you were up 8 at the half, man. That's twice as much as you were up in the last game. And the same thing happened in the third quarter. I'm just saying, if we lose this game, I'm gonna be like very sad because I don't think we're gonna win Game 6 if that's the case. If we don't win this game. Hmm. We've been able to come out of timeouts playing decently well in this, I think in this game and in prior games. So I'm hoping we can come out of this timeout and just start firing away on offense. $50. Why is he here? Boy, he doesn't look great. 50 looks a little hefty. Isaiah's got a look on his face. Cunningham has the ball. Needs a basket to tie or take the lead. Strus is on him. Cunningham, drive, step back over to Reed. Reed, pump fake. Reed, over to Cunningham. Somebody's got to shoot it. Jenkins has it. 3 to shoot. Jenkins, step back 3 for the lead. Doesn't go. Shot clock violation. Cavaliers clamp on Detroit. Ugh. 12th turnover of the night for Detroit. Cleveland down to just 13, a 1 turnover differential. Speaking of, James Harden turns it over, and then he fouls Cade. That is the 3rd foul on James Harden. And I believe that's going to be, no, it's going to just be an inbound. I thought that was going to be free throws. Well, that is something to monitor, is the 3 fouls on Harden. Harden, though, with 25 points. He's going to probably stay in this game. Cunningham, over to Thompson. Cunningham, over to Reed. Back over to Cunningham. 3 for the lead. In and out, but Reed on the rebound ties it. Wow. Oh, man. Talk about a bad luck and then coming right back and benefiting off of it. Wade is swamped and fighting for the ball. They're called jump ball. Nice defense there from Asar. It's going to be a jump ball. I don't know if Thompson has much of a shot, though, but at the very least, you force it. Well, Thompson has the hops, so let's see if he gets it. And it bounces up in the air, and Harden's got it. So, Cavs keep it. Harden throws it away. Turns it over. And now the Pistons got a chance to reclaim the lead in the 4th. Donovan Mitchell, though, at the scorer's table. He will check in soon. And a whistle. Sam Merrill call for a foul. And in comes Donovan Mitchell. Jenkins will inbound it. Gets it into Cunningham. 10 to shoot. Cade's at the logo. Cunningham with Harden on him. He tries a three. Got it. Cade Cunningham with a clutch three, and it's 92-89. Big time shot from Cunningham. Here come the Cavs. Mobley nearly had it stolen. Now gets it over to Strus. Strus, who has killed them from deep, hands it over to Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell, bounce pass is stolen. And Strus somehow come away with it. Here comes Harden for a three. No good. It's going to be out of bounds on Detroit. Ugh. Jeez. Talk about a missed opportunity, though. Cavs will keep the ball. They'll lose some time, but... Oh, man. Thompson almost had it. Harden. Over to Mobley. Mobley throws it away. Another bad turnover by the Cavs. Pistons got to take advantage of this. It's the second time that a Cavs player has just thrown it out of bounds. Pistons have 27 points off turnovers, so the Cavs 11 points off turnovers. So they've definitely taken advantage, but you're going to need to keep it going. Cunningham, inside 6 minutes to play, 10 to shoot. He's got Mitchell on him. He drives on him, and he puts up a floater. It does not go. Harden on the board. James dribbling on Paul Reed. Harden driving. Harden blocked. And Jared Allen back out to Mitchell for a three. No good. And Paul Reed on the rebound. Oh, my goodness. Here come the Pistons. Harris over to Jenkins for a three. Got it. Oh, man. Danis with the three. It's a 10-0 run for the Pistons. I can't yell because it's late, and I don't want to wake anybody up. A 10-0 run in the last 4:15. Huge run for Detroit. Paul Reed stepping up where Jalen Duren has not been able to. Wow. Wow. Still got time left, but wow, what a turnaround. Lead is now 6 for Detroit. Yeah, you can't play Duren at this point. I'm sorry, you just can't. Paul Reed is outplaying him. Now, even if you want to say Duren long-term is a better player, you can argue that. But Paul Reed has got way more energy right now. And because he hasn't played all game. And Duren is just out of it. Like, it's just, you got to keep Paul Reed in. Or, I mean, if you're going to sub out, you got to sub out Isaiah Stewart. Like, you just can't put Duren in right now. He's unplayable. Still got time, though. Yes, he's getting the putbacks, and he's getting nice rebounds as well. Something that I couldn't really say with Duren. All right. Cunningham coming up clutch with some big-time shots. Paul Reed as well with some nice putbacks. Gonna have to keep it up, though. Still got time in this game. 15 points to 5 for Cleveland in this quarter. 10-0 run for Detroit. Cleveland 0 for 7 from the field. Oh, my goodness. I didn't even realize. Harden bounced it in to Mobley, back over to Mitchell, nearly turned it over. Blocked by Asar. And Jenkins with the steal. Look out. Thompson lays it up. He's fouled. He will head to the line. Oh, my gosh. What a jolt of electricity. Thompson's at the free throw line. Would love for him to make these. What a block from number 9. Oh my goodness. And then the steal back from Jenkins and a free throw made by Thompson as well. Lead is now 7. This is unreal, dude. The stop sign. That's right. 97-89 Detroit. 5 minutes to go on a 12-0 run. Mitchell trying to make something happen. Mitchell driving into the paint. Fade away. Doesn't get it. But there's a foul away from the ball. Cunningham picks up a foul. No, you can't do that, man. I mean, I never understood the players explaining to the referee, oh, you know what? You're right, boss. You're right. We're just going to change the call. It's like, no, like, I mean, I guess maybe for future calls, but still. At least it's not free throws, but unnecessary extra possession. Harden with it. Harden driving into the paint. Harden puts up a J. Got it. Lead now is 6. 4.5 minutes to go. Pistons got to keep it up. 2-possession game. Strus on it. Cunningham now getting double teamed. Over to Harris. Harris with Mobley on him. Steps back. 5 seconds. Harris puts up a 3. Doesn't get it. Jared Allen with the rebound. Here come the Cavs. Mitchell moving quickly. Mitchell with a floater. It's no good. And Tobias Harris with the rebound. Here comes Jenkins. Jenkins driving on Harden. Lays it up. Got it. And the foul. Danis Jenkins. Let's go. And the foul is on James Harden. You hate to see it. What are Harden's numbers in this fourth quarter? I want to know what those are. Because they showed a stat that the Cavs haven't made a field goal all quarter. And Paul Reed, again, with an amazing move up the middle, by the way. He was playing defense on Mitchell, and that's how he missed that shot. Free throw coming, and it's good. 9-point lead for the Pistons, 191. Less than 4 minutes to go. I can't imagine you're going to see that many more substitutions. Harden. Driving. Harden throws it over to Strus. Back over to Mobley. Right back over to Harden. Over to Strus. He tries a 3. Got it. Max Strus can't freaking miss, dude. Back to a 6-point game. Max Strus with 20 off the bench. And JB calls a TO. 3:29 to go. Max Strus is keeping the Cavaliers' hopes alive. Oh, my gosh. I mean, we're leaving him open. So it's not like he's hitting crazy shots, but, like, you wouldn't think a guy coming off the bench would be hitting shots all day like this. You think there'd be a reason he's on the bench? Got to close this game out. You can't rally this hard. You can't rally all the way back in the fourth quarter and then lose the game. So you got to finish this out. Okay. Job not finished. Absolutely. Absolutely. Inbound goes to Reed. Now Thompson back over to Cunningham. Cunningham getting double teamed, throws it over to Jenkins. Jenkins with Harden on him. Jenkins with 7 to shoot. Jenkins drives on him. Jenkins stops, throws it over to Thompson. He's going to try a 3. That did not go, but Paul Reed with the rebound. Cade Cunningham gets the pass. Cunningham drives. Cunningham out to Tobias. He's going to try the 3. Got it! Got it! All because of that Paul Reed rebound. 103-94. Mobley over to Harden. Harden with less than 3 minutes to go. Harden driving on Jenkins. Harden drives, lost it, picked it back up. Now Mitchell will drive, lay it up, and lay it in. Cavs are not going down, man. 2:33 and counting. Donovan Mitchell with 14 points. He's had an off night. He's missed every single 3. Cunningham driving. Jumper, no good. But the rebound goes to Jenkins. Cunningham, pump fake. Now he's just going to move slower. Back over to Jenkins. Jenkins with a pump fake of his own. He's going to try a 3. No good. Mitchell with the rebound. Mitchell moving on Harris. Has the ball nearly stolen. Gives it over to Mobley, who slams it. And now with 2 minutes to go, the Pistons are up just 5. Oh, my goodness. Minute and 50 to go. Up 5. Jenkins with it. 10 to shoot. Jenkins over to Cunningham. Cunningham has a logo. Bounces it into Reed. Reed one-on-one with Mobley. Gets his shot blocked. Gets his own rebound. And trying to get it over to somebody. It's going to be a shot clock violation. Minute 34 to go. Pistons still up 5. But the turnover gives the Cavs a little bit of life. Mobley with a great block. Inbound to Harden. Needs some defense. Minute and a half to go. Harden. Driving. Harden over to Mobley. He's going to try a 3. Got it. Evan Mobley with a 3, and we're down to a 2-point game. Minute 18 to go. Pistons lead has been cut to 2. A 7-0 run by the Cavs in a minute and 50. Cunningham with 10 to shoot. Cunningham into Jenkins. Over to Tobias. He's going to try a 3. Won't go. Allen with the rebound. Oh, my gosh. Final minute. Harden. Driving. Harden. Floater. No good. Rebound goes to Allen. Oh, my goodness. Mitchell has it. Now Strus. Mobley now has it. And they're going to call a foul. My gosh. Oh, my gosh. Mobley's got a chance to tie it with 45 seconds. I'm going to be sick. You've got to be kidding me, man. You did not crawl all the way back in this game just to lose it. He is 1 for 2 from the line tonight. And he makes the first. One free throw away from tying this game. You've got to be kidding me, dude. Jalen Duren is checked back into the game. I think they're just looking for a rebound. This is to tie it. You got it. And a timeout call by the Pistons. It is 103 to 103 with 45.2 to go. You've got to be kidding me, man. You had it, man. You had an 8-point lead? And you've blown it. Just like that, man. Now you got to make a shot. Put all the pressure on Cleveland to make a shot. They have no fouls to give, no timeouts, no challenges. Cleveland has 2 timeouts and a challenge, but no fouls to give, at least. Cunningham. Struce on him. Cunningham puts up a jumper. Doesn't get it. Rebound goes to Tobias. Oh, that's a huge rebound. 10 to shoot. Oh my gosh. Cunningham. Struce on him. Over to LeVert. LeVert with 3 to shoot. Somebody's got to shoot it. Puts up a shot. Didn't get it. And they're going to call shot clock violation with 20 seconds to go. Oh my God. You've got to be kidding me. What? You've got to be kidding me, man. Cannot foul. 20 seconds. Cavs going to get the final shot to try to take the series lead. Mitchell, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lost it. And are they saying he fouled him? They're going to say zeros on the clock, no foul? Wow. The Pistons will at least take it to overtime. Wow. That should have been a foul. That's what it looked like. It looked like he bumped him. Yeah, that should have been a foul. Oh my gosh. Should that not have been a foul? I don't like. Well, we're going to overtime. Oh my gosh. You got to be kidding me, man. You got to be kidding me. I got to work tomorrow. Why? This is why I hate these 8 o'clock starts. Going to overtime, dude. Another 5 minutes of this. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know why we do the 8 o'clock starts. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, especially not on a work night. Five minutes in overtime, all tied up at 103. We can't lose this game. I mean, you cannot blow after coming all the way back and then a great stop there on defense. I don't know how that's not a foul. I don't like ref 25. What are you looking at? Well, we got overtime. That should have been a foul. We could have won the game. Thompson would have gone to the free throw line. If he would have made one, we could have won the game. And the jump ball is won by the Cavs, as it seems like everything lately has been won by the Cavs. Harden with the ball. Harden, with Jenkins on him, knocks it out. It's going to be out of bounds on Detroit. Right. Yeah, that's a good point. If they're this bad now, then just wait. Shouldn't have let it come down to that point, but yeah. Mobley with a floater. It won't go, but the putback by Allen gives Cleveland the lead by 2. 4.5 to go. Cunningham with Strus on him. Cunningham driving on Strus. Cunningham floater doesn't get the roll. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be sick, dude. This is so ridiculous. Mobley trying to make a move. Mobley over to Mitchell. Mitchell driving, puts up a shot, hit it off the glass. And now the Cavs lead by 4. Pistons going to need another run. They have no timeouts, I don't think, unless they get them in overtime. Harris driving. Harris missed. And another rebound by the Cavs. Oh my gosh, guys. Harden has the ball. Obviously, it isn't an elimination game, but it feels like one. 5 seconds. Harden, step back, tries a 3, doesn't go. It goes out of bounds. So again, still a 4-point game, but you're going to need 2 possessions. I guess they do have timeouts. And he's gonna challenge what? That there was a foul? Oh my gosh, here we go. Yeah. I mean, we're in a real tough spot right now. We haven't made a shot in like 5 minutes. Feels like. I gotta go to work. I gotta wake up really early tomorrow because I gotta go to work earlier than I normally go in. That can't be a foul, dude. Good. So they can't. So Cleveland can't challenge, and they lose a TO. So it's a big miss. 13-0 run. Pistons have missed 9 of their last field goals. That's absurd, dude. Absurd. Come on, can we please just win this game? At this point I don't even care. Just escape. I don't care if it's a buzzer beater. Just win. I'd rather it not be a buzzer beater. I think no, they have one more. So I guess you get 3. I don't know. Because the Pistons have 2. Well, then why do they have 1? Oh, because they have 2 and then they lost 1 because of the challenge. Paul Reed drives, he gets fouled, head to the free throw line, try to cut the lead down to 2. Would have loved if he was able to slam that down. Because I don't know how good Paul Reed is from the free throw line. And he makes the first. It makes it a 1-possession game. Yeah, they didn't score in 5 minutes. I was right. And he nails both of them. That's big. Lead is down to 2. 105 or 107, 105. Cavs have shot 10 more free throws than the Pistons, by the way. If you are keen on looking at that. Harden finds the lane. Now Mobley has it. Over to Mitchell. He thought about a 3. Now he will. And he hits it. And finally, Donovan Mitchell hits a 3 at the worst possible time. And then Cade turns it over. And here comes Mitchell. He lays it in. It's a 7-point lead with 2:27 to go. You've got to be kidding me. Jenkins with the ball. Jenkins gets it into Reed. Reed hooks it in and keeps something of life. It's a 5-point game with 1:12 or 2 minutes to go. Two minutes to go. Down 5. Nearly stolen. Here comes Mobley. Mobley. Hook shot. No good. Reed with the rebound. Here comes Jenkins. Jenkins will drive. Jenkins will lay it up and in. And it's back to a 1-possession game. 112, 109. Gotta get a stop. Gotta get another stop. Gonna have to get 2 more stops. And 2 more baskets. Mobley thought about shooting it. Mobley back over to Harden. Harden driving. Harden is fouled. Of course he is. Of course he is. Of course he is. Of course he gets fouled. Because he's the most frustrating player to play against. And Cunningham, hold on to the freaking ball, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Lovely chant going on in the LCA right now. And he makes the first free throw. He has not missed a free throw all day. He's missed 1 free throw in the series. Second shot is up. And he missed it. Second miss of the series. 4-point game. Jenkins driving. Jenkins has to stop. Gives it over to LeVert. Over to Reed. Reed lost it. Here comes Harden. Harden falls to the ground, throws it backwards, and now the ball is going to go out of bounds. It's Pistons ball, 1:04, down 4. You got to be perfect now. I mean, you're basically going to need a Pistons collapse, but the other way. You're going to need the Cavs to collapse like the Pistons did. Jenkins will drive. Jenkins throws it out to LeVert. He's wide open. In and out. They foul Cade. .7 seconds. You need a miracle at this point. This is so demoralizing. This is so pathetic. You had a freaking 8-point lead in the 4th, and you're going to lose this game in overtime, dude. A game you needed to win. To like, just... I mean, not technically, but you're going to go into Cleveland and you expect to win after this? No. You're not going to win if you don't pull this off. You're not going to win the series. You're going to lose some on Friday. Cunningham puts up a 3. Got it. And did he get fouled? Wait, did he get fouled? Or are they just checking if he was behind the line? Oh, but his foot's on the line. It's a 2. Cleveland calls a timeout. But they just need a basket, basically. Cleveland gets a basket and they win. Yeah, right. It made me think it was a 4-point play. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't even a 3. So you got a little over a second with the shot clock. But the Pistons, I think they have a timeout. So if they can get a stop, then they'll have a chance to win it or bring it into double overtime. They can't foul, as far as I'm concerned. They don't have any fouls to give anyway. if they're gonna foul, they gotta foul the worst free thrower, free throw shooter on the team. I don't know who that is, but don't foul James Harden, basically. Or Donovan Mitchell. Shooters in the game, so they're just bringing in all those shooters. They're just trying to get a basket. Inbound to Harden. Harden is fouled. What did I just say? What did I just say? Why did they foul? Why? Why would you foul? And why would you foul him? That was a stupid ass foul. And of course he makes the first. Now you need him to miss the second to have any semblance of life. Should have never come to overtime. Should have been a foul on Thompson. But instead they get extra life. But it couldn't have come to overtime for a variety of reasons. You shouldn't have let it get to this point. Such a frustrating, probable loss. He missed it, but he got his own rebound. Are you kidding me? He missed it, but he got his own rebound. Are you serious? He missed it, and you let him get his own rebound. Like, that is... And he made it. So, I'm just going to go to bed. It's over. Unless, well, you know what? I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until he makes a second one. And then it is definitely over, because at least then you can't get a 4-point play. And he did miss it. Now you got to try to hit a 3. Missed it. You got to try for a 4-point play. Oh my gosh. And everybody's just missing 3s. Literally, like, go to hell. Like, this is the... How do you lose this game? How did you lose this freaking game, dude? Absolutely pathetic. Just go to hell, man. What a pathetic loss. What a just spineless, weak, soft, pathetic loss. Absolutely pathetic. Pitiful. A game you should have never let get to overtime, and you freaking lose it like this. Unfreaking acceptable. I'm going to bed.